Hi guys, welcome to IDN 525, the first instructional design course, Instructional Design for Digital Environments. This is a really fun course to teach. I think it's a fun course to take and I really think you will enjoy yourselves. There are kind of just three things I'd like to start off with before we get started. Number one is that it's important for you to understand that you're all coming from different places in this program. So we have students who are coming from K-12 background who are very likely strong educators. We have people who are coming from a corporate background who may have a lot of training experience and also may be more up to speed on some current technologies. And we have students coming from a higher ed and nonprofit background who may have a variety of different experiences actually working as instructional designers, but not as much formal training. So each of you are bringing different perspectives to the program, and that's what I really like about this program, that we have all of you together sharing experiences and learning not just from us, but from each other. So I think that's a benefit, and I don't want you to see it as a deficit if you feel like maybe you don't know as much as some of your classmates in a particular area, because each of you are bringing something important to the program. The second thing I want to talk about is that in this course you're going to work on a real-world project. So what that means is that each week in the course you're going to work on a piece and a small assignment that's going to build towards the larger final project. And that final project will be creating an instructional design plan. I know that doesn't mean anything to you yet, but it will in a couple weeks. It's going to start to take shape. So for that project, I want you to do something that's situated in the real world. This doesn't mean that you'll be developing the project. You're just creating a plan, a paper-based plan of what you would like to do if you were going to develop that project. It's important to make that distinction because if you end up working with a real organization, you don't want to promise too much. You're just going to give them a plan at the end of it. You won't be able to give them an actual training product. That organization, and we'll talk about it a little more in the first couple weeks of the class, but it could be your workplace, it could be your district if you work in a school system, it could even be the local library, a local nonprofit group. And if you have trouble coming up with an organization to work with, just let me know. You won't have to work with them too much throughout the course. I'm going to have you interview them at the very beginning, and then you'll talk to them again throughout to kind of check the plan that you're working on against what their expectations or needs might be. But it's nothing that you have to feel too worried about. I just like to have you situated in a real world context to give you some hands-on experience with what that dynamic looks like. And number three is, as an instructional designer, you're going to often be asked to create content. That might include videos, that might include audio, and therefore to get you started doing that, we're going to create a lot of our own content in this course. In the very first course, I don't expect your videos to be top-notch, highly polished quality, and in fact, as you can see, mine are just done on my cell phone and uploaded to YouTube. So it's more important to me right now, rather than the quality of the final product that you produce, is the fact that you try out some different technologies, you get your face on the screen, even if it's really uncomfortable for some of us to do that. It is for myself as well. But it's important to be able to put yourself out there, because as an instructional designer, that's going to be something that people are going to ask you to do. So this is a safe place where please practice, mistakes are welcome and even encouraged, because that's how we learn. So I'm really excited to get started with this class. It'll start 1 week from today on Monday, August 27th. And until then, you can poke around in the first module and kind of see what's going on, and feel free to shoot me an email if you have any questions. I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks, guys.